Spring has rain, summer has humidity, so you may be asking yourself, when should I start running my dehumidifier? Well, our expert has the answer. Frank Bauck is a certified foundation expert with Ohio State waterproofing and also an expert on these dehumidifiers, right?
Right. It's a great question.
Yeah, it's really difficult because we don't know what we should be doing with the moisture in the air or pulling it out of the air.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a common question we get asked, do we run one and should we run one?
And when?
And when.
Right.
Dehumidifier, let's just clarify, it's designed to try to keep relative humidity in your home at 45 to 50%. Most people understand when the relative humidity climbs, there's going to be consequences. But what people don't realize is if you run the dehumidifier too much, like a season now, and you dry out, you do the exact same opposite. You create a larger problem for yourself in your home. And you can actually make yourself physically sick because the low humidity is just as bad as high.
So there's so many variables there, Frank. Do you recommend that we don't use a dehumidifier and have one built into the system?
I think a dehumidifier is designed for more of a dry basement when the humidity in the summer comes and it helps clean it up. But if you're using a dehumidifier to try to fix or deal with a wet foundation, you're not helping matters. You're actually making the situation worse.
Wow.
And the longer they run, the more dangerous they become. There's a recall right now on about 2 million dehumidifiers out there that as they run, people connect the hose and they don't want to empty everything. Well, that can turn into a fire hazard in your home and not even know it.
That's the experts at Ohio State Waterproofing come in and say, look, you don't need this, you need that, or whatever, and point us in the right direction.
Right, there are other options out there other than dehumidifier.
Yes, and Easy Breathe, tell me about that.
The Easy Breathe is a ventilation system that's for all the seasons. It works all year round, even in the winter, where we're constantly moving air and expelling all the bad air. A dehumidifier doesn't do anything to filter any of those pollutants or molds. It actually acts like a shotgun and can shoot them around the basement. The ventilation system, like Easy Breathe, removes all of it so there's no contaminants left.
There's so many options, so many variables, and so many answers waiting for you. So simply give them a call. It's very simple. 330-467-1055 or go online. The website is really easy to maneuver. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
OhioStateWaterproofing.com.
This segment of Good Company was sponsored by Ohio State Waterproofing.